think we're going to get started here shortly once Lori comes back out. But I'll introduce myself once we get on live stream. So just be mindful that the cameras are on. I think she's going to do both, but I'm not sure. So we shall see. All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Yoga at the Library. My name is Jess Somerset. A couple announcements, or one announcement actually. There will not be practice here next week due to the holiday, but you can always watch old recordings online, YouTube, Facebook, Vimeo, and do that during the same time if you would like to. So for those of you at home, if you have props that you want to grab, like blocks or books or anything that you can stack up together, do that. Grab a belt or a robe tie. I like to use that sometimes. So whatever you can find to help you with your practice. And then we will get started on our backs. So everyone in the room, lay down on your backs. Someone asked earlier for some hip opening, so we're going to do some of that. If you want to start with hip opening, you can bring the soles of your feet together with the knees wide and come into Supta Badakhanasana. If you have blocks or books at home, you can take 2 blocks to the outsides of your knees just to help alleviate some of that tension there. And then we will get started with just a nice little grounding. So I'm going to sit up so that you guys can hear me in this room. Okay. So come down onto your backs. Relax your head. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your hips, your knees, your feet. Options, like I mentioned, are to have the soles of your feet together for wider hip opening. If you want to back off, you can lay your legs long, flat on the mat, or you can put the feet flat on the mat and knock the knees together. Option is whatever is calling to you. Just take this time to find whatever position is most suitable for you this evening and start to ground down here. Start to bring your awareness to this space, to your mat. Start to take inventory into how you feel and what are your energy levels like this evening. Start to tap into your breath. With each inhale, feel the belly rise all the way up through the chest, through the throat. And then with each exhale, feel that breath leaving your body, deflating like a balloon. Maybe place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart to feel this sensation just a little bit more. Deep belly breaths in through the nose. Deep breath out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale everything out. Inhale. And exhale. Take a couple of breaths like that on your own. Just feeling your breath duration. Maybe it's a little bit longer today, maybe a little bit shorter. Just making sure that you're taking full, deep breaths. Maybe some of the biggest breaths you've taken all day. With each inhale and each exhale, feel your body sink just a little bit deeper into the mat. As we move tonight, you can tap back into your breath to help guide you. We will connect each movement to a breath. So as we move, just say to yourself, inhale and exhale. Couple more breaths just right here. Deep inhales through the nose. Deep exhales out. If you have your knees wide for Supta Badakhanasana, take your hands to the outsides of both knees to gently pull the legs together. And then pull your knees in towards your chest and rock gently from side to side to massage the lower back. On your next inhale, extend the feet up towards the ceiling with the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Toes are pointed or flexed towards your face. And then on your exhale, bend the knees, reach for the outer edges of the feet, come into happy baby. The thighs are to the outsides of the ribs. Your spine is long. And maybe play around here, rocking from side to side, or extending one leg, then the other. Being mindful to keep your tailbone down on the mat. The neck is long. Take your left foot and plant it down on the mat with your knee up towards the ceiling. Right leg stays where it is for a half happy baby. Getting into that right hip. Maybe for a little bit more extension, you can extend the left leg long down flat on the mat with your feet towards the front. Take a deep breath in here. Deep exhale. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Bring your left foot up to meet the right. Come back to full happy baby for a brief second. And then inhale, extend the right leg long on the mat. Half happy baby on the left. You can keep your right foot planted, or as mentioned earlier, you can extend the right leg long. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale. And then inhale. Exhale, bring the right foot up to meet the left. We're back, baby. Take a couple more rocks. Extend the legs. Play around. And then gently giving your shins a hug. Keeping your right knee into the chest, left leg long on the mat. Take an inhale to lengthen here. And then exhale, right knee over towards the left side for a supine twist. Gaze over towards the right. Deeper. Keeping your right shoulder blade down on the mat to really feel the effects of this twist. Your back. Left leg comes up to meet the right, and right leg extends long on the mat. With the left knee in towards the chest, take an inhale. And exhale, twist towards the right side of your mat. Left knee comes down towards the right side, crossing over your body. Take your gaze over to the left if that feels comfortable on your neck. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to settle, keeping the left shoulder blade down on the mat. Take another inhale. And then exhale, roll back onto your back. Left knee comes into the chest. And then the right knee. Start to rock lengthwise on your spine. Massaging the length of a spine. And after a few rocks, come up to a seat Come up to easy seat. So your legs are crossed in front of you. Your hands are gently resting on your knees. Palms can be up towards the ceiling or down towards your thighs. Your gaze can be soft, your drishti as we like to call it. You can focus on one point or blur your vision to one general area or close the eyes down. Take a few breaths here in whatever space is calling to you. Inhale through the nose. Exhale everything out. Inhale. And exhale. Start to take body circles with your chest and torso moving forward. You can move as fast or as slow as your breath allows. And then we'll switch the direction of those circles, going in the opposite direction. Inhale brings the chest forward. Exhale rounds the spine. Inhale, come back to a neutral tabletop. Neutral easy seat. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, take the left palm down towards the left. Right arm reaches up and over. Keeping your right hip plugged down on the mat, so maybe press through the left hand or the left forearm. Inhale, reach back up, both arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale to extend. Exhale to settle, keeping your left hip down on the mat. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, twist, right arm to the outside of your left knee. Left arm behind you. Inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale to twist. Inhale, reach both arms up facing forward and exhale, twist towards the other side. Inhale to lengthen the spine, sit up nice and tall. Exhale to twist just a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach up, both arms forward. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, reach up, side bend to the right. Inhale, reach up, twist towards the left. Inhale, face forward. Exhale, twist towards the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Slowly roll over your shins and come into a neutral tabletop. So in tabletop, you want to stack your shoulders over your wrist, hips over the knees. Everything is about hip width distance or shoulder width distance. Find that position for your body. Ground down through your hands. On an inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, and the tailbone. Come into cow. Exhale, press through the palms, around the spine, bring the chin towards the chest, tuck the tailbone, come into cat. Inhale, back into cow. Exhale, press the mat away, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Come back to that neutral tabletop. Extend your right arm out to your right side, parallel with the mat. Inhale, open up towards the right. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath the left, bringing the right shoulder down onto the mat, your right temple. And then shift your hips back the other direction, staying where you are. So reaching towards the left, shift your hips back towards the right. Slowly press up out of that with your left hand pressing into the mat. Right arm reaches back up, opening towards the ceiling. Exhale, plant the right hand down next to the left. Inhale, extend the left arm out to the side. Open up the chest. Exhale, thread it underneath the right, bringing your right shoulder down onto the mat. Left shoulder down, left temple down. And shift your hips back over towards the left. Plant the left palm, press into the hand to lift up, unthreading the left arm. Reach up towards the ceiling. And exhale, plant the palm next down to the right. Come back to that neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift the knees, hold for one breath here, hovering tabletop. And then exhale back to downward facing dog. Take your hips up to where the back wall and ceiling meet. Press through the palms. Long line of energy all the way through the arms, the back, the tailbone, the legs. You can have a generous bend in your knees. Your heels do not have to touch the ground. And take another deep breath in. Deep exhale out. Inhale, drop the knees back into tabletop. All four meet the floor. And then exhale, bring the toes together, knees wide, sit back into child's pose. On an inhale, walk your fingertips over towards the right in child's pose. And then exhale to settle once you reach the right side. You can flip your left palm up towards the ceiling, interlace your fingers with the right hand, and pull just a little bit more for a deeper side stretch. Now slowly undo that clasp and walk your fingertips back through center over towards the left. Option to flip the right palm, interlace the hand with the left hand, and pull the right side over towards the left. Slowly walk your fingertips back towards the front of the mat. Press into the palms on an inhale, come back to that tabletop. And exhale, tuck the toes back to downward facing dog. Start to tiptoe your way to the top of the mat. We'll meet in a forward fold so you can hang over your legs. Again, a generous bend is nice to have to bring your torso closer to your legs. Let your head hang heavy, let your neck hang heavy. Take an inhale, slightly lift the chest. Exhale, settle back down into your fold. Inhale, slowly start to roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the very last thing to come up. Drop the shoulders down, lift the chest, lift the chin. On an inhale, reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, swan dive forward, forward folding over the mat. Inhale to halfway lift, lifting the chest parallel with the mat. And exhale, bow right back down, folding over the legs. Inhale, slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Reach both arms up high overhead. Exhale, take the hands behind the back, clasping the hands. Inhale, bring the shoulder blades together, lift the chest. Exhale, fold over the legs. Maybe the hands go towards the front of the mat for an opening in the shoulders. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale to settle and fold. Inhale, bring your hands to the back of your low back and slowly start to roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, fold over the legs, back to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins or some blocks here in front of you. Exhale, fold. plant the palms, step the right leg back, come into low lunge, drop the right knee, untuck the right toes. Hips are square to the front. If you have a block or blocks, this is a good time to use them here. And then slowly lift your chest. Hips are square towards the front. Maybe sink them a little bit closer towards the mat. Inhale, reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, send the hips back, come into half splits. Lift the left toes towards the face. Keeping the hips square. Inhale, back to your low lunge. Exhale, sit it back, half splits. Feel this in the back of the left leg. Inhale, back to low lunge. Exhale, sit it back, half splits. Inhale, back to low lunge. Reach the arms up just for a breath in. Exhale, plant the palms. Tuck the right toes and lift the back knee. You can keep the right knee down or come into plank. Take the left leg back to meet the right. Option to drop down to the knees, modified plank. Exhale, lower down all the way to your belly. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Inhale, baby cobra. Shoulder blades come together. Exhale, lower the left cheek down on the mat. Inhale, press into the palms, baby cobra. Exhale, right cheek on the mat. Inhale, back to baby cobra. Exhale, forehead down to the mat. Inhale, press up through tabletop. And exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, press up through tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Tiptoe your way to the top of the mat. We'll meet in forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, bow, folding back over the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up high, come up to high mountain. Drop the shoulders from the ears. Exhale, swan dive back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. This time, left leg steps back, low lunge. Drop the left knee and untuck the back toes. Inhale, reach both arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale, sit it back, half splits. Right toes towards the face. Inhale, back to your low lunge. Exhale, sit it back, half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, sit it back, half splits. Inhale, one more low lunge. Exhale, plant the palms. Either take the right knee down to meet the left or both feet up, high plank. Exhale, lower down all the way to your belly. Inhale, press up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower the left cheek down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, right cheek down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, forehead down. Inhale, press up through tabletop. Exhale, back to child's pose. Stay here for 3 breaths. If you need a little bit more release in the hips and the knees wide, if you need a little bit help in the low back, bring the knees together and breathe. Inhale through the nose, exhale out. Inhale one more time, and exhale out. Inhale, press back up through that tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, send the hips back up, downward facing dog. Travel to the top of the mat. Tiptoe, hop, step, jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise all the way up. Come up to high mountain. Arms reach high overhead. Grab the right wrist with the left hand. Take a side stretch over towards the left. Plugging down through your right foot. And then inhale back forward. Switching that clasp. Take that side stretch over towards the other side. Inhale forward. Open the arms. Right arm forward. Left arm back. Twist towards the left. Inhale, reach back forward and switch that twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Remember here to bring your right hip back forward so we feel that twist. There you go. Inhale forward, we'll try it again. Take a twist towards the left. Send your left hip back forward. And then inhale forward. Exhale, twist towards the other direction. Right hip comes back forward. Inhale, reaching up, facing the front. Drop the shoulders from the ears. And then exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Right leg steps back. Left leg steps back, high plank or modified plank. Exhale, lower down through chaturanga. And inhale, press into the palms, lift the thighs, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the right leg high, come into three-leg dog. An option to bend the knee and stack and open the hips. Take 3 hip circles, bringing your knee in towards your chest, opening it up out towards the right and towards the back. Take 3 external rotations. And then 3 internal rotations. On that last one, inhale, pull the knee in towards the chest. Step your foot in between your palms. Come up to high lunge. Hips are still square towards the front. Back heel is lifted. Option always to come back to that low lunge like we did in the beginning. But for a balanced challenge, we're going to bump that left knee up. Lift the chest. Drop the shoulders. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, twist towards the right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Squeeze the outer hips here to find your balance. Inhale, back forward, high lunge. Exhale, plant the palms to frame the foot. Send the right foot back, high lunge. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high, come into 3-leg dog. Bend the knee and stack the hips. Take those 3 external rotations of the leg and the thigh. And then switch the directions, internally rotate the leg. On your last one, bring your foot in between the palms. Either drop down to low lunge or come up to high lunge. Hips are square towards the front, belly's in towards the spine. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist towards the other side. Right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, reach both arms up high towards the ceiling, facing forward. Exhale, plant the palms. Send the left foot back to meet the right. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, drop down to the knees, come into tabletop. Exhale, back to child's pose. Stay here for 3 more breaths. Deep inhales through the nose. Deep exhales out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale everything out. On your next breath in, slowly press back up into tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes and the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Walk your feet up to meet your hands. We'll meet in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow, folding back over the legs. Inhale, reach up high mountain. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Take 2 grounding breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Deep exhale out. Inhale one more time. Exhale everything out. If the eyes are closed down, slowly blink them open and bring your hands back down towards your sides. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, reach the right leg up parallel with the mat. Arms go up high. Exhale, step it back to high lunge. And then open the hips towards the right. Right heel spins down to warrior 2. Your chest is open towards the right side of your mat. Gaze is over your front middle finger. Your hips are open. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the arms up, straighten both legs. Exhale, sit it back, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten both legs. And exhale, back to warrior 2. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Slowly bring both arms, closing the hip back towards warrior or high lunge. And then exhale, step forward into chair. Right leg comes to the left. Slight bend in the knees. Hips are back. You can keep your arms lifted or bring your hands to heart center. And then exhale, fold, straighten the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, slowly roll up. Reach both arms up high overhead. Exhale, bring the arms to heart center. Take a deep breath in here. Deep exhale out. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale this time, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Left leg comes up. Shoot it straight back. Step the left foot down, come into high lunge. Exhale, open the hips, warrior 2. Find that opening in your hips. Your knees should be stacked over your ankle. Gaze is over your middle finger. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach the arms up high. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Slowly start to close the hips off, come back to high lunge first, and then step forward into your chair. Bring the hands to heart center, sit the hips back, lift the chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold, straighten the legs, folding over both of your legs. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to bow. Inhale, halfway lift again. Exhale, bow. Inhale, slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, reach the arms up to the top. Exhale, clasp the fingers and press up towards the ceiling. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. And exhale, bring the hands behind the back. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, fold over the legs. Slowly release that clasp. Bring your hands to the low back and then down to the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Send the right leg back, then the left. You can either drop to the knees. Exhale, lower down. From your belly, extend the right arm out towards the right side of your mat. Left hand is underneath your left shoulder. Start to roll over onto your right shoulder, opening the front of the chest. Press into your left palm to help open. You don't have to twist all the way open like this. We just want to press the chest open, getting a nice stretch into the right shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Deep exhale out. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly roll back over onto your belly. Bring the right hand underneath the right shoulder. Left arm out to the left side. Press into the right palm to roll over onto your left side, opening the left shoulder. Pull the shoulder down towards the tailbone to really feel that chest opening. And take a couple of breaths here. Slowly start to roll back onto your belly. Both left and right hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, press up through tabletop. And exhale back to child's pose. Take 3 grounding breaths here. You can bring your hands around your back towards your heels to give your shoulders a little break. Shoulders round down and forward. Take a couple of breaths. Option to place a block underneath your forehead for a little help there too. And then slowly start to come up on your inhale, up through tabletop. Swing the legs around, and we'll meet in a seat, easy seat, crossing both legs in front of you. Option to sit on a block here for a couple of breaths to lift the hips. Hands to the outsides of your knees. Take a deep breath in. Deep exhale out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out. One more inhale. One more sip at the top. Exhale everything out. If you have that block underneath you, maybe remove it and bring the soles of the feet together in Badakhanasana. Option to take the blocks to the outsides of the knees or one knee. Hands can be on your ankles or your feet. Take a deep breath in to sit up nice and tall. And exhale, start to walk forward, folding. This is a really deep hip opener, so maybe just stay seated upright. Inch your fingertips as forward as you wish. Take a couple of breaths here. Deep belly breaths in through the nose. Deep exhales out. Slowly start to inch your way back up if you fold it over your legs. And then plant your feet, bring the knees together, and slowly roll down onto your back. If you have a strap, grab that and just place it to your right side. And pull both knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side, gently massaging the lower back. If you have your strap, grab it and wrap your right foot into the strap. Plant your left foot down on the mat. Extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. Flexing the foot. Option to extend the left leg long or keep it flat on the mat. As you inhale, open the right leg over towards the right side. Option to stack some books or blocks underneath the right leg. So if you don't have a strap, you can take your blocks like this and just rest your leg on the blocks. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the right leg up, back towards the ceiling. Exhale, take it to the other side. IT stretch. Right leg is extended straight. Left leg is extended straight. You should really feel this in the outer right hip. All the way down the leg. Inhale, come back with the right leg up towards the ceiling. Plant the left foot and left knee towards the ceiling. And slowly lower the right leg. You can let the strap fall off or bend your knee and just take it off of your right foot. Switch it to the other side. With your left foot in the strap, extend your left foot up towards the ceiling. Right foot can stay planted or extend the leg long. Take an inhale. Open the left leg over towards the left. Remember to stack those blocks or books to help take some weight away from gravity. Inhale, extend the foot up towards the ceiling. Exhale, take it all the way over to the other side. Your left hip should be stacked on top of your right. Both legs are straight, feet can be flexed. Inhale, slowly reach the left leg back up towards the ceiling. Plant the right foot with the right knee up if it's not there already. And then slowly lower the left leg down, releasing that strap and taking it off of your foot. Inhale, extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, cross the right ankle over the left knee. Thread your right hand to the inside of your left leg and pull your left thigh in towards your chest. Keeping the hips glued down onto the mat. Lift the neck up just slightly to lengthen the spine, and then exhale, drop it back down on the mat. Take a couple more breaths right here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale everything out. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly release that clasp. Take your left foot back down onto the mat. Inhale, extend the right foot up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower the right foot, next down to the left. Inhale, extend the left foot up towards the ceiling, straighten the leg. Exhale, cross the left ankle over the right knee. Open the left knee towards the side. Thread your left hand to the inside of your right thigh, right hand to the outside, and pull your thigh in towards your chest. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Slowly lower your right foot back down to the mat. Inhale, extend the left leg up. Exhale, plant the left foot down next to the right. Walk your feet out to the edges of your mat and knock your knees in towards one another. Take another deep breath in. Deep exhale out. Inhale. And exhale. Start to walk your feet back underneath your hips, opening the knees up towards the ceiling. Walk your feet up towards your tailbone. Knees are pointed straight up towards the ceiling here. Palms are reaching towards your heels. If you have a block, grab it. And inhale, lift the hips. Come into bridge. Place the block underneath the hips on the lowest setting to start. If you feel like you want a little bit more opening, come up to the second setting. This block should not be on your low back. It should be on your lower hips, towards the tailbone. If you don't have a block, you can play around here with your breath, either inhaling and exhaling to lower and raise the hips, or you can hold with bridge and breathe. If you have that block on the second setting, I recommend lowering it down one setting here. And then slowly walk your feet up closer to your tailbone and extend both feet up towards the ceiling. Come into waterfall. You want to feel a little bit of weightlessness here in your legs. You can also remove the block if that feels uncomfortable. Take a couple of breaths here, feeling the weightlessness of your legs. And then slowly bending at the knees to drop the feet back down to the mat. Press down through the feet to lift the hips and remove the block. Lower the hips back to the mat. And then slowly extend the legs long onto the mat. Come into Shavasana. Relax the head. Relax the shoulders. Maybe bring the shoulder blades underneath the back just a little bit more for a deeper chest opening. Relax the hips. Let the feet splay out wide. Not holding any tension here. Separate the jaw. Drop the tongue away from the top of your mouth. Take one more inhale. And exhale to settle. If the eyes are blinked down, feel free to keep them there, but start to bring life back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Reach the arms up high overhead for a good morning stretch, reaching towards the back of your mat. And then exhale to settle, dropping back down. Slowly roll over onto whatever side is your favorite. Come into a fetal position. Thank your body for moving tonight. Thank your mind for keeping you locked in on this practice. And then slowly roll up. We'll meet in easy seat with our legs crossed in front of us. With both hands planted on your knees. Take one deep breath in. One more sip at the top. Exhale, slowly let everything out. Thank you all for practicing with me tonight, and I hope you all have a great evening. Namaste.